Thanks for joining us today for our math lesson. Everybody say hello. 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 Let's begin with our meditation.
2 fingers.
2 fingers to find our heart center. Left hand in our lap. And close your eyes. Good job. Feel for boom boom in your heart center. Move your right hand into your lap when you feel it. Keep your eyes closed. Keep thinking about your heart center. Let's end our meditation with 3 breaths together. 1, 2, and our last one, 3. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly open your eyes, and let's begin our math lesson. In this lesson, we're going to keep working with division. So we'll learn about the sign that we use for division. It's different than a plus or a minus or a times. So we're going to begin with a worksheet from our last lesson, the 2nd page. And we're going to practice and talk about making groups one more time. So students are going to make groups of the number it tells us here. We're going to count up the groups, how many are in each group, and fill out the information here. And when you're finished, you can color the different things different colors. So you can have one group be pink, one group be green, and like that. So we can do one together. Ooh. And it's just the same as we did yesterday. So hopefully everybody knows why it's having a hard time. Yep, one for Pen Pen, one for you. Okay. So what's the first thing we have? What is the first thing on our page today? Happy faces. Okay, somebody count up all those happy faces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many?
16.
16? Okay. 1, 2, 16? Okay. So everybody can write 16 on your paper for how many faces there are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many groups does it ask us to make?
4.
Groups of 4, okay. And asks us to make groups of 8? Make groups of 8. Okay, so on your paper you're going to circle 8 faces. So you want 8 faces inside one circle. So you're going to start your circle. Make sure you've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to catch all of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got one group of 8. Catch these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I have, how many groups do I have?
2 groups.
Very nice. 2 groups. 8 in each group. Yeah. So you should have 2 circles. And inside each circle you have 8 little smiling faces. And yeah, 2 groups of 8. Good job.
14.
All right. 2 groups of 8. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Good job, friends. So you can do, think you can do the hearts next?
Yeah, 14.
Okay, 14 hearts. How many groups does it ask you to make? Groups of how many? Groups of
7. 2.
Groups of 2. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna circle with 2 hearts inside every circle, and Latgo's probably right. We'll probably have 7 groups. So on your circles, for the hearts, you want 2 hearts inside your circles. So 2 hearts inside your circles. We can do that one too. 14 hearts?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 14 hearts. Good, you got it? Do you want to come and circle some hearts for us on the board?
Yes.
Okay, if you're finished, you can come circle some hearts. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you're going to put 2 groups, 2 hearts in every circle, right? Groups of 2. Groups of 2. So 2 hearts in every circle. How many hearts are there?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8,
14. Okay, you got it. 14. 1 and a 4. Ooh. 1. That's okay. 1 and a 4. Good job. And then in your circles, you want 2 hearts in your circles, just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Thank you, friend. Great job. Great job. Finished? Very nice. Good. So do all your hearts. 2 hearts in every circle. Good. Okay, you can keep going. Good job. How many? Good, you can color. You can color your groups. It's okay, friends. It's cool. If you know what to do, you can keep going. Yeah, how many groups?
7 groups.
7 groups. And how many in each group?
2.
2, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups or circles, and 2 inside every circle. Great job, friends. If you know what to do, keep working on that worksheet. If you need some help, I can help you out, but I think our friends know what to do, so keep going. Pineapples. Pineapples. What does it say? 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 all together. Make groups of 3. So in your circles, you're going to put 3 pineapples in your circles. Groups of 3. Close. So make groups of 3. So inside your circles, you want 3 pineapples. Okay, good job. Good, you can color your groups. Different colors if you want to, if you're finished. So you can, ooh, look at those green faces. Yeah, good job. Groups of 6. Very nice job. So you can color your different colors. You got it, bud, you got it. How many balls? 12? Okay, you can put 12 right here. 12. 12. Let's see. Make groups of how many?
6.
6. Groups of 6. Let's go. All right. You got it. 6 pineapples. Make groups of 3. 1, 2. Good job. So how many groups do we have? How many circles?
2.
2. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. 7 groups. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're good. So 7 groups right here. Yeah, you're doing great. How many groups do you have?
6.
That's in the group. How many circles? How many circles? 1,
2.
2. Okay, so you have 2 groups. And inside each group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. Very nice.
White.
Okay, that's fine.
What color?
Kind of like color sand, right? A little bit.
Sand and
Yeah.
white.
Sand and white. Ooh.
Like the sand.
Yeah, like sand at the beach. Good. Okay, how many all together? Count all of these. How many balls are there? You have a little nose on those faces. How are you doing over here, my friend? Okay, let's work on this one together. Let's do this one. Let's count. How many pineapples? 1, 5, 6. Okay, so right here, 6. 6. Just like this. This is the 6. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to make groups of 3. So in our circles, we need 3 pineapples. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Circle. 1, 2, 3. Circle. Okay? Can you do the circles? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, wait. So you're going to circle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. And this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here you go. You can erase here. Good, you can color. If you're finished, you can color. Yeah, you got it. You're good. You can color your different things, your different groups, different colors. Okay. So how many groups? How many circles? How many circles? 1 circle, 2 circles. 2. So we have 2 circles. That goes here. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. So now we have, yeah, you can erase. We have 2 circles, right? So 2 right here, 2 groups. of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Like this. 3. Okay, that's cool. If they're white, that's okay. Soccer ball is white?
Yeah.
Okay.
White.
Okay, there we go, friend. Good job. Okay, so let's count. How many balls? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Do you remember how to write 12? With a 1 and a 2. Okay, so 1 and a 2. Very nice job. Okay. Now for our circles, we're going to make groups of 6. 6, okay? So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a circle. Very good. Okay, 6 more. Put a circle. Very nice. Okay, we're going to talk today about our division sign. And we know for multiplication, this is our sign for multiplication, our times. This is the thing when we see times or multiplication, we know what to do. We know we're going to do times. We're not going to add or use plus or subtract or minus. We know we're going to use times. So we know that one. So small. And when we see times, we know it's 3 times 12 is 36. We're not going to add. We're not going to subtract. We're going to do times. We're going to multiply. So when we do division, which is like when we share our things, like with our beans, when we shared our beans, we started with a big number and we divided those things up. Divided those things up to share them.
2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 1 equals 6 equals 36.
Yep, you're right. So when we do our division or sharing, it looks like this. Dot on top, then a line, and a dot on the bottom. So when we write it, we'll see it like this. Do you remember our calculator game where people were asking what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our division sign. So we're going to learn about that today. And when we see divide, we know we're going to think about sharing or making groups. Like our faces, we started with a big number. Then we divided those faces into 2 groups, 1, 2 of 8. Or when we did our hearts, we started with 14 hearts, and we divided, we used division, there it is. We used division to make 7 groups with 2 hearts. So we divided 14 by 2, and we got 7. So when we see division, we know that we're going to share or divide, make groups. It's going to get smaller. So if we have 36, if we start with 36 beans, everybody put your eyes over here. Put your eyes over here. If we start with 36, like 36 beans, and we divide by 12, if I give 12 beans to 2, and 12 beans to Nanir, and 12 beans to Prao, our answer is 3 students. 3 students have beans. So when we see divide, we know that we're going to be sharing. We're going to be making groups or thinking about sharing. So let's take a look at an example. We're good. So what do we have over here?
6 cookies.
6 cookies or donuts or something that looks nice and tasty.
Pizza.
And how many friends do we have here? 3. So we want to divide up these cookies or cakes to our 3 friends. So how many will each friend get?
2.
Yeah, if we want to make it nice and fair, we're going to give 2 to this friend, 2 to this friend, and 2 to this friend. So she's going to get some. She's got 1, he's got 1, he's got 1, she's got 2, he's got 2, and now he's got 2. So everybody has the same number, right?
Equal
2, 2, and 2. So when we see this as a math problem, we have 6, the number all together, so 6 cookies,
2.
our division sign, divided by 2 or 3. It's kind of the same as multiplication. We can say either one. But in this case, we have 3 people. And each person gets 2 donuts or cakes. So we think 6 divided by 3 people. And each person gets 2 little cakes or cookies. So we think about our whole number, our big number. Remember, divide means we're going to be sharing. By 3 people, each person gets 2 little cakes or donuts. Let's think about it with pizza. How many pieces of pizza do we have? How many? Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 pieces of pizza, okay. So we have 8 pieces of pizza that we want to share with our friends. How many friends do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 friends. So yeah, I think everybody's going to get some pizza. Let's share our pizza. Here we go. There's 1 for her, 1 for the baby, 1 for the guy, 1 for the cat. We still got more, so 2 for the girl, 2 for the baby, 2 for the man, and 2 for the cat. So everybody gets 2 pieces. We have 4 friends. Let's think about it. Let's check that out. Let's look at our numbers. We started with 8 pieces of pizza, 4 friends. Everybody gets 2. So let's take a look. We have 8 divided by how many friends? 4. So 8 divided by 4 equals how many for everyone? 2. Everybody gets 2 pieces of pizza. 4 friends, 2 pieces of pizza. That's our answer. What do we have? Apples. How many apples do we have?
No baby.
How many apples do we have?
8.
Let's count them. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 apples. Okay, how many friends do we have?
3 friends.
3 friends. Let's share those apples. 1 for her, 1 for the cat, 1 for the man, 2 for the girl, 3 for the girl, 3 for the cat, 3 for the guy. And we're all out of apples. So let's look at our numbers. Good, let's look. We started with 9 apples, 3 friends, 3 apples for every friend. So if we see this as a math problem, we have 9 times? No. Divided. Divided. Everybody say divided. Divided. Good. So 9 divided by 3 friends. And everybody gets 3 apples. So 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Everybody's happy with their 3 apples. 12 divided by 12 does equal 1. Very nice job. Okay, we have another worksheet to do to think about our new division sign. But first we're going to do a little stretch break so we can move around a little bit. Everybody stand up. And stretch your arms out to a T. Stretch your arms up high. Stretch out all your fingers. Good job. Stretch down low. Stretch up high. Stretch down low. Stretch down low. Stretch up high. Stretch down low. Stretch up high. Good job, friends. Let's put our arms, put your elbows out so we can stretch our back. and our shoulders and our arms a little bit. Be careful of your neighbor. We don't want to hurt our neighbors. Stretch your shoulders and your back and your arms. Good job, friends. Very nice. Okay, let's try to do some balancing. Balancing. Stand on one leg. Stand on one leg. You can put your leg behind you or in front of you. Okay, you choose. You want to do it behind? That's cool. If you can do it balancing, put your arms out. If you can balance with your arms out, you can fly a little bit. You could fly like an airplane. You could fly like a butterfly. Woo! Good job. All right, stand on two legs. Did you do it?
Yeah.
If you did it, say I did it.
I
did it.
I did it.
Very nice. Let's do the other leg. You can say I did it. That works. Or I got it. Both are cool. Stand on your other leg and try to balance. If you can balance, put out your arms. You fly like a bat?
Yeah.
Try to fly a little bit if you can put your arms out. Woo! It's tricky. Good job. Okay, friends, stand up straight on your two legs. Let's do 3 claps. 3 jumps. Good, let's take 3 steps. And 3 spins around. 3 spins around. 2, 3. Ooh, okay, nice and dizzy. Everybody can take a seat. We just need to fill in our numbers. We've got our division sign already written there for us. So we just need to think about taking our big number. So we're first going to count all the things there are. And then we've got our divided. So we're going to look and see how many groups there are.
3, 4.
4 groups for this one. And then we're going to count how many in each group. 3. Yeah. 3. So this one we're just going to fill in our numbers. First we're going to count all the numbers. Let's do toothbrushes. How many toothbrushes are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
14 toothbrushes? Okay. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So first thing we do is count all our toothbrushes. My friends tell me we've got 14 toothbrushes. Are we going to add?
No.
Are we going to do multiplication?
No.
What are we going to use?
No.
Division. Division. This is our new division sign that we're learning about today. So we've got division. We have 14, all the numbers all together. And how many groups did it show for us? How many groups are there?
5, 6.
7 groups? Okay. So on our picture, it's got 7 groups. So we have 14 divided by 7.
Equal.
So we have 7 groups. How many toothbrushes are in every one of those groups? 2. Yeah. We've got 7 groups. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So on our paper, we're going to write 14. The total number, 14. So on your paper, 14. Divided by 7 groups, because our other picture shows that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups. And then inside every one of those groups, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 14, all of these toothbrushes, divided by 7 equals 2. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. Very nice. You want to color? You can color. 14 divided by 2 is, or 14 divided by 7 is 2. Good. All right. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. 2. Okay. We've got some apples next. How many apples do we have? 8 apples? Okay. These are going to be our little apples. 5, 6, 7, 8 apples. Okay. So look at the other picture. How many groups of apples are there? How many groups? 2 groups. Okay, good. So we have 8 apples divided by 2. And how many are in each group? So how many apples in this group? 1, 2, 4. How many apples in this group? 2. Good. So we have 8 divided by 2. We have the total number of apples. 8. We're going to share or divide those apples. And the answer is 2. We have 2 groups. Good. And how many apples are in each group, Pot? 4. Good. Very nice job. So we have 8 apples. They've put our apples in 2 groups. 2 groups. Every apple. There are 4. So good job. Keep going on those. Ooh, look at that ice cream. Very nice.
Teacher.
Good. Okay, doing great. Doing great. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, you can color it if you're finished up. Thanks, bud. Thank you. Okay. 20. For what's our next picture? 20 knives. Okay, 20 knives. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's a lot of knives. I've got 20 knives. We're gonna divide. How many groups does it show for us? 4 groups? Okay. 4 groups. And there's how many in each group?
4.
So we have 4 groups.
5.
And we have 5 in each group. Good job. Do you want to show that for us, Pot? Can you come up and show us? Can you come up and show us? Make groups for us with the knives? We have 20 knives. Pot's going to make 4 groups for us. Every group is going to have 5 knives. So make some circles for us. So we'll put a big circle. Circle around those 5 knives. There you go. Very nice. There's one group. Good, keep going. We've got more knives. Oh. You're gonna circle 5 knives. And 5 more knives. All right. That's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
2, 3. Let me help you get the last one. Yeah, all right, we've got 4 groups, 5 knives. Okay, Pang Pang, come on up and help us out here. Come on up and help us out. Can you circle for us? We have 14 toothbrushes. Can you do 7 groups with 2 toothbrushes? So every group is going to have 2 toothbrushes. Very nice. All right.
Finish.
Good job. How many groups? 2. How many groups? How many circles?
Circle.
1, 2, 7. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. We have 2 toothbrushes in every group. Very nice job, friends. Keep working on your own. We're going to do a couple more problems on the board with some friends to help us out. You can work on coloring your worksheet. Working so hard. That's great.
Finish.
Good. So if you're finished, you can color your worksheet with some different colors for each group. And we're going to have a few more friends come up and do some problems at the board with us to practice sharing or making those groups. Okay. Very nice. Okay. What do we have next? What do we have next here? What are these? What are these, friends? What are those? Pizza? What are these? Candy? How many candies are there?
24.
24. Whew, that's a lot of candies. We'll just make them like this. These are going to be our candies. 24? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay. How many are there? 24 or more?
24.
24? Okay, cool. So can someone come up? Nadia, why don't you come up and help us write out our math problem here? Come help us write out our math problem. So how many do we have all together?
24.
24. Choose a color and write 24 for us. Okay, so over here you can write 24. Or actually, let's do it over here. I think we can fit it over here. You choose. So 24. Nice and big. Very nice. 24, we're going to divide or share. Do you remember how to make the divide sign? Okay. You can do some circles for us. Okay. So how many groups do we have? How many groups do we have for our candies? How many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 6 groups, so we're going to say 24 divided by 6. She's got it. So Lakao, can you come and circle for us? And we're going to have 6 groups. How many are going to be in every group?
6 groups.
6 groups. How many, on your paper, how many candies were in every one of those groups? Let's take a look. We have 6 groups. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are in every group?
4.
4. So you're going to circle candies with 4. So Nadia, let's take a look over here. Did you see? We have 6 groups, like this. How many are in every group? 4. Okay, that's how we get our answer, Lakao. Yeah, 24 divided by 6 equals 4. It's easy? Yeah, good job. It's good. I'm glad it's easy for you. It's easy for you?
Yeah.
Great. Very nice. All right, great job, girls. Thank you so much. We've got 24 candies. Lakao has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups for us. So 24 divided by 6 equals 1, 2, 3, 4 candies in all of those groups. Great job. Very nice. Very nice. You can do a little coloring if you're finished. Okay, we're going to do one more on the board. So what do we have next? Some circles? Maybe donuts? Donuts. Okay. Okay, you can help me out. How many donuts do we have? 9 donuts? Let's make purple donuts. 1, 2. 9. How many are there? 9? 9? Okay. 9. We have 9 donuts. We have 9 donuts. 3 groups? And how many in each group? 3. All right, very nice. Okay, Pro, do you want to help us? Help us write? Come and help us write. We have 9 donuts all together. We're going to start with 9. And choose color. Blue. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. So you're going to write 9 for us. Nice and big. Nice and big. Cool. Looking good. Look at that apple. Striped apple. 9, nice and big. Divided by, how many in each group? Or how many groups? How many groups do we have? 6 groups? 3 groups. Okay, 3 groups. So she's got 3. And how many in every group? How many in every group? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, can you come up and circle for us? 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Great job. You can choose the color you want to use. Purple, okay. So we have 9 donuts.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 in a circle, yep.
1, 2, 3.
Very nice. That's okay.
Teacher.
We can just do this. There we go.
Thank you.
Sure, no problem. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Great job. So we have 9 donuts. 1, 2, 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 3. Great job. Very nice. Thanks for joining us on our math lesson. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.